Avere o, avere o. Avere, avere o. Iwo avere, avere o. This is your fast soul food. Enjoy. Hello, 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 hello. Wabavan, wabota, wabowye, wabebe nerecha evodoni. Menogo viware no saduk ezeka nemanibunve ye Dr. Oguname. Today I want to come and discuss something with you. It's a very quick teaching. I will title this teaching as Karmic Stress. Karmic Stress. For those of you who don't know what is the meaning of karmic, because lately some people advise me and say I have to be trying to be breaking it down so that people can be really understanding it. It's not really, yeah, I take the advice, but it's not really what I so much resonate with, because why? The difference between me and your teacher, the difference between me and your minister in your church or your mosque is that they practice and study the message they want to teach you. I don't have time for that. I'm too busy for that. So what I do is to just assess one part of all parts and reveal what is there, because so much is already there in my temple. So I just pick it from the temple and start bringing it to you. So I cannot really, maybe with time I will be having a translator. When I speak, the person will be translating it in multiple languages. But what I want to talk about today is karmic stress. For those of you who don't understand what is karmic stress, karmic is like the things, you have heard of the word karma, okay, right? So you can see karma as also the energy that follow your soul. So karmic stress means the different type of energy your soul have absorbed, or the process your soul have been existing. Remember, like I always say, I don't talk to everybody. Yes. So, and I don't expect to make sense to everybody. I'm only talking to the few souls who are ancient souls, who understand already, even if they are not fully aware. You know deep inside of you there is something great. You know you are not just ordinary person. You know that you are here on earth for a specific purpose. And now you are feeling so disorganized and so frustrated because you don't have access that will take you over the bridge. I am that bridge. I am that bridge. That's why Ogun has bring the boat for you now to cross to the other side. So those are the people I'm talking to. So if I don't make sense to you, no problem, we understand. Maybe your next life you will start understanding messages like this. So just move by when you don't understand what I'm saying. So talking about today's topic is this. Those energy, your soul, because if you have followed the soul series, you know already now that you are a soul. You know already now that you have been living for a very, very long time, and your soul will keep on living. Your soul will never die, because energy don't die, they only transform. Yes, that's why it's good to follow teachings, so at least you are prepared already for the next to come. But if you have not followed the teaching, go back and follow it. Yeah. So for those of you who have followed the teachings, you are aware already that you are a soul, and this your soul has been making a journey of her own. Sometimes they repeat same journey again, but later they proceed, they repeat again, they proceed. Although some will go back again to fix some things that they forgot, or they mix according to their soul chart. Because your soul have its own charts. Your soul have like what we call how can I put it in a very easy way? like what we call, not timetable, like what we call a planner. I don't know, for those of you who make plans ahead. Like what we call planner, where you write, Monday I do this, Tuesday I do this, Saturday I do this time I do this. Although that's not common with Africans, but it's good to do it anyway. It makes you coordinate and have your plans in order. So for the soul also have a chart like this, have a table like this. Yeah, you can call it also a soul table. Your soul also have a table like this, and in this table there is everything needs to be done. It's not an obligation. It is the desire and the will of the soul. So it's not like something somebody put upon you. It's something that you yourself created and want to do. So you can always change it. That's why we use that word that your destiny is in your hands. You are in power. You are God. You can change your reality, change your life, and change how you want to see the world. Because you have all, you have all these powers already inside of you. Yes, that's the fact. You have all the power to do everything inside of you. Yeah, everything is kind of exaggerating because some things have limits anyway. Yeah, but you have powers already to do a lot that you carry inside of you. So knowing that you are an old soul and you have been traveling all this while. So as you travel, imagine yourself as somebody wearing a big garment. And that big garment you are wearing, like the queens, very big, long, royal garment. Imagine yourself like that. So as you are walking majestically, moving your feet one after the other, like a duck walking majestically. Yes, as you are doing that movement, your garments, which we can recognize now in this term as karmic, is packing a lot of dust because the garment is so long. It's so long, very long, like a marriage gown. So it's packing a lot of dust. It's packing a lot of depths along with it. So those things now that it's packing with it, no matter how beautiful that garment is, that garment needs to be pulled off and washed if you can be able to use it again another time. And that's exactly what is happening when we talk about karmic stress. So your soul now has done all this long journey, and the process of this journey, your soul have absorbed a lot of things along. Some are just people you met in your previous past life or 2 or 3 past lives ago. Depends on how old your soul is. So the other truth is, the older your soul is, the more problem. It's not a problem anyway, but it's good to also recognize it as a problem so that you can draw your attention towards it. So the older your soul is, the more your life is more complicated. The more people will not understand you, and the more you will not fit. You will not fit. People will look at you, something strange about this person. Your way somehow, you always behave somewhere. So if you have no knowledge of self, you will just start ending up depressing because you yourself will not understand why you are in this life. You are tired. Let me use English. Things that make people happy, that make people smile, that give people joy. You like it, but it just fade away so fast. You don't really feel that deeper joy within you. But because your soul has been poisoned by those religious leaders that are lying to you, you can start thinking, oh, maybe winch, maybe winch is doing this to me. Maybe my neighbor, maybe my brother, or my father, my mother, whoever that is just close to you that don't smile with you. You can just automatically start thinking, maybe now they do me. Then you start crying to go out for help. And those people who are waiting to profit from your lack of knowledge, they will just start happy and really, really playing with you. But 98% of your stress has nothing to do with people. Nobody, no juju, no pastor, no winch, no wizard is responsible. It's just your own being. It's your own karmic stress. What is the karmic stress? All those things you have absorbed along your millions and thousands and hundreds of years you have been existing. All those things you have absorbed now, they have formed like a spiritual cancer inside of you. They have created like a spiritual cancer inside of you. And whenever you reincarnate again, you might lose your memory of those past lives. You might lose your knowledge of who was your father, your mother, your brother, your wife, your child. You might lose all this knowledge. But you know what you will not lose? Your soul. Because your soul is constant and it lives forever. And that your soul now have absorbed different energy during that process of different transition that has taken place. For those of you listening to the previous teaching, you know now that death is a lie. Nobody died. They lied to you. Nobody's dying. So if you see somebody telling you I will kill you, just be laughing, because it cannot kill you. It cannot kill you. In fact, it's even happy. I don't want to go there now, so if people don't start thinking this man is crazy. Of course, I know I'm crazy, because I don't want to make sense to everybody. So I want to make sense to the few people who are crazy already, like me, so that they can understand what I'm saying. Yeah, we can create our own new world, mad world, because this world you are now, mad world, is even better than this. This chaos they have created for you now. So what I'm trying to say is, understanding the antique nature of your soul will also make you understand the karmic stress you have been carrying along your own self. I will say it again. Understanding the karmic nature of your soul, the antique nature of your soul, it gives you the full understanding and the full picture of the karmic stress that you are carrying along you. Because why? How do karmic stress come about? Let me go a little bit in there. For those of you who still don't understand what is karmic stress, you are still thinking, what is karmic? What is it talking about? It means the problem where they follow you, they come for your life, where they born you with. Beneath they call an area like your old life, your former life. All the problem where they follow you, they come. Some now you use your hand cause them. Some now what you do, I will come to that. But what I'm trying to say is, paying attention to your soul history is very important. That's why first thing I always like to do for people when I want to work with some people is to check your soul charts, to at least understand how your soul is made up of. That will give the bigger understanding, thanks to the teachings from Oromila, that will give you the bigger understanding about the history of the soul and what the soul is really made up of. Then you can be able to assess the person when you want to work with the person. You can't just face somebody's problem without knowing the roots of that problem. So, understanding that you are a very old soul, and this your soul now have absorbed all this energy. How does it absorb the energies? Maybe you were married before. This is like one example. Maybe you were married before to a very beautiful woman who her flowers never even be touched. And she will tell you, before you disvirgin me, this is one example, but listen to this example. She will tell you, before you can disvirgin me, before I will let you take this flower, this sacred flower from me, please pledge to me that this life and forever and ever to come, me and you will never leave each other. Pledge to me. So if you are that type who is just hungry and you don't think before you do something, you just say, I love you, I pledge, I swear, I pledge, I swear, or you take a oath, whatever how you people later do it. Automatically, that energy is safe somewhere. It's like a block, hang somewhere inside your soul and around you. It hangs somewhere. So, let's say after you disvirgin the poor, beautiful virgin, and just let's say a few weeks later, you saw another wonderful woman who makes you feel like, wow, you have never met a woman before in your life. And this woman will just steal your heart away, because some women are very good at stealing hearts. Yeah, we can talk about that when we start talking about nature of a woman. Yeah, those are topics that will come, time to come. So let's say she just steal your heart away. And somehow you feel like, oh, I am committed to this person. You see, that awareness right there is even empowering that safe energy that is there like a block. So you are powering it and charging it. So it's like, okay, you know, fine. But now you know, and someone have steal your heart. So you are in a kind of a chaotic moment whereby you don't even know how to decide between what is right and what is not right. So you just decide, let me follow my heart, Joe. Forgetting that your heart is not all that just matter. There is somebody else's heart that is involved in this story. So no problem. You follow that woman now, you live with her. Then the virgin you have promised and you have sworn to started crying. To the extent, baby, the person will start crying and just end up jumping into the river or creating any way to just end our own life. You know what just happened there? You have created a karmic blockage. Can recognize it like a blockage. It will be there like a cancer. So we can also recognize karmic stress like spiritual cancer. So it will just be there like a cancer. So what will happen? You will live all your life, enjoy your life with your new woman. God can even bless you. You will have kids, wealth, everything you dream of. After all these things now, you will die, because you must die. That is natural. You will die. So the moment you die, let's say you don't have knowledge of self or you don't really know much about yourself, you just end up recycling yourself and they born you again. Because this is like a recycling process. And they born you again. You see that moment where you are born again, that spiritual cancer becomes active. Poof! Become active. The soul of that woman or that girl can forever be following you. That's where you see people, they will not tell you you have spiritual husband, you have a spiritual wife. Not be all of them come from water. That's what they think. Not be all of them be which way one just make love. No, many of those your spiritual husband and spiritual wife are your karmic stress, karmic relationship that you have been into. Some of you now, what will happen is this. The attack may not come spiritually, because everything is not about spiritual. The attack may not come spiritually, but that same woman can reincarnate again and come back to life, and in this life she can become your boss. That boss now, where they use you like slave, where they hate you like say tomorrow not day. Those are karmic issues. She can become also your landlady. She can become also your friend, but who is really a toxic friend to your life. She can even become your senior sister. That is even the scary part. But those I will explain better when we start talking about the nature of soul family. Because it's a very complicated topic. But what I'm trying to tell you is this. The person will come back again, and automatically it will become a karmic stress to you. So recognizing your karmic stress is a very, very important thing. This teaching is a very short and quick teaching. I just want to give you the awareness that karmic stress is real. So pay attention to your karmic stress Everything is not done by witches and wizards as your pastors make you think or believe. Some issues are just done by your events and the things you did in your past life. And the older your soul, the more wide your karmic stress is. Because you have integrated with a lot of beings, a lot of creatures, and you have absorbed different energy. So I can say I. We have a very special program to help you free yourself from karmic disease, from karmic stress. If you are interested in those, informations, feel free to contact me, and you will have more and more informations about that. But please, whenever you are also praying to your God, regardless the language, always tell your God to break any karmic vow you have made, to cut any karmic cord that have connected you with any deity or any spirit or any individual, to free you and purify your soul. Although it's not just by saying it and praying, because prayer is what comes later. You have to work on it. You need root work. That's a fact. But you can also add it to your prayer anyway. So that is just all I want to share with you today. I want to tell you all I love you. I thank you all for your support and everything, for your encouragement and everything. I send you all peace. I send you all love. I send you all joy. I thank you all and I welcome you all. Keep following our page, Africa Ancestral Spiritual Ministry. A lot more will be coming, and a lot soul food will always locate you. This is a quick, fast soul food. And I thank you all. I wish you all a beautiful day. Bye-bye. May you be free from your karmic stress.